Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the VPin Studio instruction videos. In this video I'm gonna explain you how players work and how you create new ones and how players and high scores work together. So first of all, let's start with the players section. And here you see that there are two different types of players supported: built-in players and Discord players. Let's start with the built-in players. The built-in players are all members all persons that are actually playing on your VPin. So I assume most of you have your VPin at home and you play with your family and friends. You can add them as players here so that their high scores are mapped to their actual player name. And let's start doing that. Let's create a new player. And we start with an example and with the initials FA. And as you can see, a badge is generated, or an avatar, whatever you want to call it. And I can also, of course, select a custom image, but if I don't have one at hand, this one will be generated, and more importantly, it is generated with the initials. So these initials are the one that you've entered for your high scores, or you will enter for your high scores. So when you press save, then you can see all the scores that the player has created. Let's create another one. For example, let's take Ray. And as you can see, Ray also has some high scores, and the name in the high score, let's use an example name. Instead of only the initials, the complete name is shown here. So this gives a pretty nice overview about all the high scores you have. As you can see, this player has red initiate, and you also get the error message that the player Sid already exists with with the same initials. You don't see them. You don't see the other user here, but if you switch over to the Discord players, you see that you have connected a Discord server with a player that has the same name. The Discord integration is something that will be handled in a separate video, but it's important that you always check that you don't have duplicate player names. And once you have added your built-in players, you can also check the dashboard. And as you can see, the player ranking now is filled with live, and you see the player ranked by their scores. So you see how many first places, second and third places they have, how many competitions they've won, and these positions are calculated through points. And you can customize these points in the settings. In the section ranking. Here you can distribute several points depending on the position the score has. So for the by default, the first place has 4 points, second 2, 1, and so on, and no points for one competitions. If you don't like this defaults, you can customize it and therefore adapt the ranking of your players. That's all about players. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.